As human beings, we all have one thing in common, especially men, especially young men, driven, ambitious men. We all feel at the center of the universe, and we can often feel like the most important, and we can often feel like we have a purpose in life, something that we were put on this planet to do. Now, the problem is, a lot of us, this isn't the problem, a lot of us do know from a young age what that thing was meant to be. You could have grown up as a kid and known full well all your life, I was destined to be an amazing author. I was destined to write the best, most captivating books in the world. Or you could have known I was born to dedicate my life to science, to find out cure to cancer or diseases or all these sorts of different things. You can know deep down what your mission is, what your goal is in life. But a lot of people can have that drive inside, can feel like they're on this planet for something important, but not actually know what that thing is yet. And what do you do when you're in that situation? And it's the same thing that I recommend that you do, even if you do know what your goal is. You are going to need, no matter what you intend to do in life, these 3 things will never ever be a bad idea. These 3 things will always put you ahead and always put you in the position to begin to pursue that you know your life's mission is once you figure out what it is. And that is 3 things: to upgrade your intelligence, upgrade your mindset, whether that be reading, whether it be by taking courses, whether it be watching videos, whether it be learning something, whatever appeals to you, but make sure that it's actually learning something. Don't kid yourself watching entertainment, telling yourself that you're learning something. Make sure you are actually learning something that interests you. Upgrade your intelligence, learn more, constantly try to learn more. So that's one, that is improving your mental and improving your intelligence and improving how smart you are. The second thing is to get your body in order. Now, a healthy body is a healthy mind. You don't have to, maybe you don't want to be ripped to shreds, but working out in some way or another is going to help your mindset remarkably. It is going to shape characteristics within yourself that are beneficial and will help you keep going once you realize what your goal is, like nothing else in the world. And you also have the added benefit that you're going to look amazing. You are going to look good if you work out frequently and watch what you're eating. You know, just make sure you're not eating dog shit all the time. Make sure you're not eating fast food all the time. Just make sure you're at least trying or attempting to get some nutrients in you now and then. As long as you eat that way and train that way, your body is going to look better than the average person. I don't know where you live, but where I'm living, it appears as though nobody is looking after their bodies. Now, I'm not being offensive to these people. It's just very apparent that hardly anybody works out or watches what they eat. And it's a very important thing because it'll improve your mental health. It'll give you important characteristics. It'll improve the length of your life. It'll improve the quality of your life. It'll improve your confidence and the way that you look. It will literally improve every aspect of your life. So if you don't know what to do yet, if you don't know where to dedicate your time, working out, going to the gym, getting your body in better shape will never ever be a waste of time. It will never be the wrong thing to do. Not like playing Xbox. Like if I was to sit here and recommend you playing Xbox, just think about where is the time that you are spending doing that? What is it actually giving you? It's probably giving you stress. It's giving you attention span issues. It's giving you, but it just doesn't really do much for you. I mean, I'm not saying never play video games. I'm just giving an example of where it's useful to spend your time and where it's probably not as useful to spend your time, because time is currency. And the time that you spend, literally you spend doing different activities, give you different things. It's like going to the arcade and you've got 1,000 tickets. If it takes 1,000 minutes to get 1,000 tickets and you can go up to the arcade and pick anything and you pick discipline, it's like that. It's like anywhere you spend your time, you build up all these different characteristics, and wherever you spend your time, it reaps more rewards. It's like investing in the stock market. What are you going to invest your time in that's going to pay you dividends in the future? Are you going to spend it in the gym to increase the length and quality of your life? Or are you going to spend it playing Xbox, wasting your time and probably not gaining very valuable skills except for eye-thumb coordination? The choice is yours. You can do as ever you please. And the last thing is just making money, making sure your finances in order. It's very, very hard to get to where you want to go when your finances are not in order. It is very, very difficult to achieve anything. The less money you have, or the more debt you have, or the bigger the comparison between the two, the bigger the distance between the two. If you've got no money and a lot of debt, the less free you are. Now, the thing that makes me want to get more money isn't so that I can buy a better car. I'm quite happy with this car. Gets me A to B, no problem. I'm quite happy with the house that I'm living in. I'm happy with everything that I've got. I don't desire more things necessarily to make me happy. I desire more freedom and more time. Money gives you more freedom and more time. The more money that you have, the less you rely on an employer, the less it means to you if you were to take a day off. The more freedom you have, the more things you can do without worrying about everything coming collapsing down, without worrying about losing your car that's on finance, without worrying about losing your house that's on a mortgage, without worrying about where your next meal is going to come from. When you have an overflowing bank account, you never worry about anything and you are always free. I could drive straight to the airport right now. And go away for 2 weeks anywhere of my choosing. Call my boss and say I'm not coming in tomorrow. I'm not going to do that because I have other accomplishments to do. I have other things that I need to do here, and I want to get more money and I want to achieve more things. But knowing deep down that is a possibility, that is something that I could do, makes me feel way more relaxed, because I'm not going to do it anyway, correct? But knowing that I could makes me feel less like a slave. It makes me feel more free. I could go and do anything for quite some time without any repercussions. So the last thing is just getting as much money as possible, saving as much money as possible, investing as much money as possible, figuring out how to accumulate more money over each month, increasing your income, reducing your expenditure, all of it. Just make sure your finances are in order. Now, those three things, once you have mastered those three things, or once you are on the journey to mastering those three things, your journey, your path, your life's mission will be revealed to you in some way or another. Whether it's the fact that you are learning, like I said, to be learning. Maybe you read a book, maybe you read that book and something inspires you in there. Something lights deep inside and you think, I have found my life's mission. I know what I was destined to do. I have this skill and I'm going to exploit it in this area, and I'm going to change this thing about the world, or it could be anything. It could come from anywhere. But you know, when your mind, body and finances are in order, you know that as soon as that inspiration hits of what your life's mission is, you know that you will be able to begin immediately and get a head start. If you realize what your life mission is when you know nothing, you've not spent any time reading or learning any valuable information, you are out of shape and aren't happy with your appearance and your confidence holds you back, and you have no money and a lot of debts and you aren't able to do anything or begin the goal, those three things are going to hold you back and stop you from when that epiphany, when that realization of what your life's mission is comes to you. You won't be able to do anything about it because you won't have the finances, you won't have the resources, you won't have the confidence or the characteristics within yourself, and you won't have any knowledge that's applicable to the subject. You will be starting from zero. If you don't know what you want to do yet, there are still things that you can do to make sure that you are ready when you have that realization, because you will have that realization. There is a reason that you are put on this planet, and you are going to figure it out, and something will inspire you, and you will, or you should, make sure that you are ready for when that day happens, because when that day happens, everything changes. With all that being said, my friends, I will catch you all in the next video.